Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the 2013 Malarkey's Holiday Thanksgiving Classic. My name is Ann Bounds. I'm here with Amber Wilton and Adrienne Beach, as you can see on the screen. Our first match this morning is Miguel Morfin and Stan Tourangeau. So good morning, Amber. Good morning, Adrienne.
Good morning.
So a little bit of the format rules. This is a race to 7. Winner breaks, opponent racks, and 3 foul rules in effect. There is no jumping allowed in this tournament.
Nope.
And there's no racking stipulations. If you watched this event last year, they had to rack with the 2 ball at the back of the rack because they were using the magic racks. They are not using the magic racks this year.
Perfect. So our first rack just got underway, and it looks like Stan scratched on the break and left the 9-ball sitting close to the pocket. Almost bounced back out a little bit.
You came down a little farther than he wanted to on that.
Yeah. He was able to get right back into position for the 7, though. So.
Yeah, he's like his mentor, Rafael Martinez. He's not afraid to move things around and take quick shots.
Now he's given Stan the opportunity to come back to the table when Stan really did not plan on coming back to the table at all.
No, he sure didn't. That's for sure. He's getting lucky there.
So that's definitely an opportunity that he did not plan on.
You know, that's the thing with both of these players. If you have to really be careful what opportunities you give them.
Yeah. Yeah, you do.
So, all of the tables were recovered for this event. In fact, when we were here yesterday setting up, Clark was finishing up the last couple of tables. It smelled of glue in here.
just a little.
It was a lot of glue. And you can kind of see it on the table there. Stan is there because the tables have all been recovered. That's one of the reasons why they're not allowing jumping for this event, even with a full queue. And they're using a little cloth patch to break from to try to protect the tables a little bit. Big break for Stan, and he didn't scratch.
He did not. That cue ball went towards that pocket again. So.
Yeah, and I can't tell from where I'm sitting because I'm sitting in a chair even with the table. Is he hooked on the point of that pocket?
You know,
I don't think so.
I don't think so. That's what he was looking at.
I'm not breathing.
You're not?
Mm-mm.
You don't breathe?
She doesn't breathe?
Nope.
Okay.
All right. Well, now we know.
Vampires don't have to breathe.
Awesome. She was able to make a good hit there. Gives Miguel a chance up at the table during this rack, and hopefully he's hoping that he can make up for getting Stan back to the table on the last rack.
Yeah. I couldn't really tell when Miguel missed that 8-ball. I'm not sure if he just didn't give it its due. I mean, he doesn't normally take a lot of time between shots, as you guys can tell.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, when Andrea told us who we had this morning, she goes, so it'll last about 15 minutes.
Yeah, both of these guys. I mean, we're already pretty far into the...
Yeah. This is the second rack. I'm not even sure that some of the other matches have started yet because I can hear Andrew in the background still making some announcements.
Yeah.
So... And of course, nobody listens to the announcements, so she'll be making those announcements all day long.
That's what, that's, that's what it's supposed to be.
Pool players are an unruly lot. And here's our current score. We're all tied up at 1.
There we go. 3 minutes after we've started.
Yep. Gotta love that, right? So we will be continuing with our Billiards 911 Trivia Challenge in case anybody's worried about that.
And again, I can no longer answer questions.
No, you can't.
Darn it.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start hanging out with us.
Yeah.
What can we say?
There we go. It's okay. I'll live.
So we had 48 players for this event. Andrea had not figured out all of the payouts yet because she was still waiting to see if a few last-minute stragglers entered the event. So we'll get that information to you either later today or tomorrow. And she is going to try to get down to the final 12.
Nice.
Bring back those final 12 tomorrow and finish up the tournament.
That'll be good. So Miguel has played a nice safety on Stan here. So I'm going to kick out that ball. It is sitting in front of the pocket, so he does have a decent chance of making it.
Yeah, just overshot a little bit.
Just a little, yeah. He was definitely playing the right speed to be able to get position on that too after hopefully making the 1, so.
True dat, homie.
Oh, really? Really?
Trying to get some response out of you somehow.
Yeah. He came down further than he wanted to there.
You know, I think if most tournament directors had their way, everybody would play as fast as Stan and Miguel.
Well,
You know?
Keeps the options open.
That's right. Ooh.
Ooh is right.
Yeah, that just came right off the back of that pocket and just spit right back out. Patooey.
Yeah. Unfortunately.
Bank or safe here?
Bank. Okay, I should say I would probably try and play safe, but Stan was going to bank it all day long.
Okay.
So.
That's funny.
He's going to try and spin around the 6 ball a little bit.
Again, no jumping allowed in this tournament.
Yeah, that was an interesting. Very nicely done.
Santa, can I play like Stan when I grow up?
Right? Santa, will you please give me that
All I
skill?
want for Christmas.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Stan play live.
Oh,
Really?
Really.
it's
He's up here. I'm down in Portland.
Yeah.
It's not like I have an ample opportunity to see him. And normally when I come up here, I'm here with like watching the girls play in the BPA.
Don't you ever go to the Nighthawk? I know he plays there.
You know, I don't often go to the Nighthawk. Does he play there?
Yeah.
I have friends that go there on a regular basis. Maybe I'll go periodically.
Stan just goes all kinds of places and plays. You know, this is what he does, which is why he's as good as he is. You know, unlike the rest of us. Would you mute me, Amber?
Sure.
Want to announce it?
We're going to go to a commercial break really quick. It appears as though they're asking a question.
Oh, never mind then. I guess we
Never
won't.
mind. apparently they have gotten permission not to use the little
pad
thing.
It's, have you ever had to be in a situation where you have to break off of one of those little pads?
No.
It is a little bit weird because the cue ball kind of skids a little bit on that pad.
Well, and Stan was definitely having some issues with his break. The first 2 breaks, the cue ball went directly to that side pocket.
Yes.
And so he definitely, and seeing him break without that from the exact same spot, he's got way more cue ball control. So it was definitely the right choice for him to go and figure out.
Well, and if you're not used to doing something, it is really weird.
Oh, yeah.
And when you get to a level like Stan, little things like that really do kind of throw you off because you're so rhythmic, I think is the right word I'm looking for.
Rhythmic is definitely
I mean, everything that you do, like any fine-tuned athlete, anything that you do is essential.
Yeah, and it's muscle
to your
memory
success.
at this point,
Yes.
and things like that. So, and it's something that they teach, different players is the get into your rhythm, know your pre-shot routine. And part of your pre-shot routine is your break and your break routine. So
yeah.
So he's left himself a cut on this 4 ball, but it should be makeable and come back out for the 5. Or he can play safe.
That's one thing we were talking about, I think, in Spokane, when we did the Spokane Open. You see players like Stan and Dan Louie, and they take really high percentage shots. They don't do a lot of crazy things with the cue ball. They don't, I mean, not that they can't, because if they have to, they will. But they play the percentages. And sometimes that includes playing safe.
Yeah.
But I think Stan did leave an opening here for Miguel.
I believe so. And he was able to come back around for that 5.
There's one person that we normally have at this event that I didn't see their name on the bracket board, and that's Rich Geiler.
Rich Geiler. I don't know who that is.
The hat.
The hat.
The guy that always wears the suit and the hat.
Oh, fun.
Yep. Old school guy.
Very nice.
Best dressed guy in the room, almost always. And he wants it to slow down.
Yeah, he definitely got a little bit lucky that it stopped there. It did not look like it was going to slow down enough to stop.
I know, right?
So,
nice speed on that.
very nice.
And we are going to be tied here.
There we go. We are now 2-2. A race to 7. Winner break.
So again, the 3-foul rule is in effect in this tournament, so if anybody fouls 3 times in a row. These guys don't usually go for 3 fouls. You don't see that a lot in a predominantly men's tournament. In fact, I don't think I saw any women entered into this tournament this year.
I don't think so.
I don't see it either.
It's a little bit unusual. Usually you'd get at least Cindy Sleva and oftentimes Kimberly Kirk.
Well, they did up the entry fee.
Yes, they did.
They did.
Yes.
It is $125, and that just made it a little steep for.
And so now Miguel has scratched on the break.
In the same side pocket.
In that same side pocket, breaking from the same spot. But he didn't have the pad.
He didn't have the pad, so yeah.
So
he must have put a little extra something on that.
It was spinning as it went into the pocket. Pretty intently.
Kelly, no, that is not an 8-foot table. It is a 9-foot table.
Gold crowns.
Yep. Gotta love them.
They're classic vintage. There's a couple in the other room that actually still they have the ashtrays in the corner pockets.
Really?
Yes.
I need to go look at this just to see them. I'm not real. Wow.
Yeah. You know, the first time I walked in here, I thought, "Where's the bowling lanes?" That was awesome.
That is great.
It's a great room.
Stand just came off the rail first for that one. Kind of nifty.
A little bit snookered here, I think.
Well, he's shooting the 5-ball,
Yeah.
so
He didn't come up as far as he wanted to, I think.
yeah. So he's just got to make a decision
So,
on what he wants to do
is he
here.
going to back cut it, or is he going to
That's-
play it safe?
That's
And
kind of what he's. It looks like he's going to try and back cut it.
into the side pocket, but he's not entirely comfortable with that.
No. Because if you're back cutting it there, you're letting the cue ball go and come around.
Which isn't bad because there's nothing on that end of the table.
Looks like he's going to go into the corner.
Yeah, there's nothing that's going to get in his way, you know.
Mhm.
But I think that's what his hesitation was about back cutting into the side pocket, so he
Mhm.
could get
Was
hooked up
that-
on that 8 and 9 and
Yeah.
not get a shot on the 6. So
The brackets are not posted yet. I will be working on those. She just did the draw this morning, so I don't have those updated. But I will get those updated, and we'll have a link on our webpage where you can find the brackets.
So I think he's going to, I don't know if he's going to try and cut that or if he's going to play safe. He keeps looking back at these 8-ball, 8-9 that.
Oh, he's going to cut that in the corner.
He's unsuccessful with
that
that.
actually kind of surprises me because that is a tough shot to make. 9
Yeah.
times out of 10, you will leave it right where he left that, right in front of the pocket. I think he was
Mhm.
hoping or thought that the cue ball would go behind the 8 and 9. That's why he kept looking at it, and he actually ended up running into the 8 and the 9. So.
Well, and that's why I was questioning whether or not he was going to go for that cut.
Mm-hmm.
You know, he was looking at the 8-9, maybe thinking about where the cue ball would end up.
Mm-hmm.
And that's probably where I would choose, or choose to go send the 7-ball down the table behind that
Mhm.
8-9. Leave the cue